Woo! Good evening, folks. This is Jeff with This Week with JTT and live from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It's Saturday night, and we got a lot to cover, though. I mean, must be one pretty busy day. I mean, look at this. I run all this. What else? And like I said, it's probably to have more stuff, and yeah. So, as you can tell, I've been a busy little beaver. So, where do we begin? Well, see, rock the shirt. Of course, got rock the shirt this week with JTT. And of course, you got to see for yourself. Chop City Champ. In other words, though, I put the issue a challenge already to the crew of professional. I think it's pro wrestling extreme pro. I think it's Extreme Pro Wrestling Talk, if I'm correct. I mean, mangle it. Sorry, the guys is from King Larry Striker, main event JJ Lund, and Jason Coverdale. And the challenge also goes out to the guys at Imagine Wrestling. Will I live to regret it? Of course I will. Story of my life. But let's get to work here, folks. Oh yeah, by the way, he is coming soon. And he's not coming alone. He's bringing a friend. He got some very sharp nails. May adamantium. Okay, starters. We start with the stuff you've seen online, like on TikTok. Like Modern Diva snubs the Cheesecake Factory. Now, later on, like after this live stream goes off the air, because I tried to put the links down, I accidentally deleted them all. I think I just clicked off. Smart. I should have done this ahead of time. But I didn't. I thought myself like, I could do all this. I accidentally clicked it off, and I'm like, erase everything by mistake. So I'll probably put it up later on. The story is that the lady was picked up by her date to go to dinner. And when they arrived to the Cheesecake Factory, she just took up the glasses like, what the? No, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm not going to no Cheesecake Factory. I'm above that. Locks the doors so the guy can't. And here's the thing, the guy went to the other side to open the door for her like a true gentleman. She locks the door. And she going like this, me saying, this I do an imitation. I don't have any shades on me right now. It's just like, going like that. That's Cheesecake Factory. I don't do chain restaurants. No, I don't. Oh. And the guy was confused. He's not your typical like alpha male type. If anything, people mistake him for a simp. I thought he was a simp. But keep listening. You got like the ending of this here. He said, you want to talk about it? Yeah, let's talk about it. This is a Cheesecake Factory. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. And I'm going like, lady, you're okay looking and all that, but Halle Berry. You're no movie star. You are not. I repeat, you are not an 8, 9, 10. You're lucky you're a 6. You're lucky the little G, the little king, ask you out. And this guy kept it cool. I imagine some guys get mad, some guys get hurt. This guy kept it cool and smooth. I mean, this guy's he's my hero here, this little king here. He pointed out to her like, this is a restaurant, we're supposed to go. He said, oh yeah, let's go there. And this is what he did and shut it down quick. He said, well, here's the thing though. Tell me to pick you up at 4. I made reservations at 4. Took you a whole hour to come down. By the time you came out, the reservations came and went. Her excuse was, oh, I didn't know that we had worked that long. Duh. Call brother, let him know, have plan B ready. And this guy had been to Cheesecake many times, and for the record, anybody who's been to the Cheesecake Factory and like the Cheesecake Factory, please, I beg you, hit me in the comments. Tell me if you went to the Cheesecake Factory, where's the location, and give me your overall experience. Tell me about the foods, appetizers, or the desserts. I know it's going to be mainly cheesecake, but whatever the other desserts, please let me know. I'm sick and tired of people this woman got this snobby, uppity attitude that turns, ooh. As Stephen A. Smith once says, Respucia will have an easy time getting a man compared to that woman. And when he compared that woman to Respucia, ooh, that hurts. I'm not on a woman's side. Even I feel like, man, that hurts. Long story short, he told this woman, like, look, he pretty much told her, not spending money. You were late. We missed our original place where we had the 5-star restaurant, Cheesecake Factory LA. She said she don't want to go. Okay. He took her home. So I said, that's it? The call at night? Yeah, that's it. He didn't argue. He drove her home. And she said, oh, disappointed or dejected. Lady, that's on you. But I'm Craig. There's a follow-up. There a podcast. I've got the gentleman's name. I subscribed to it recently, and they talked about it. She said, like, what came down, what people told her, what she watched. Young girls learn from example. In other words, they will have mothers, aunts, grandmas, cousins will have that same snobby attitude, and there is raising things okay. Guess what? They got pick up on it and try to emulate it. That's a bad look. That's not gonna make you look attractive. That can make you most likely to stay single. It's like, well, I'm a type to get a 5-star restaurant on the first date. Nope. It's one thing. They've had like a few dates already. The guy said, okay, I got to know her. She seems very sweet, very nice. She might be possible wife material. Now I can step it up. But a 5-star diet, 5-star restaurant off the rip? No, that's stupid. No way. But if I'm correct, that podcast, if I remember, I try to post it up here as well. And the guy, the host, he paid for their dinner at the original place it's supposed to be at. That's a big deal. That's a big-hearted man. And like I think I said before, one of my uploads, if I would get to a point where I get that big and have that many people as subscribers, like I'm still below 500. I'm desperately trying to get up there. I'm working on something that could probably hopefully get me to 500, hopefully closer to 1,000. It's a project I hate doing. It's going to cost me a lot of horrible nightmares, but if it means I get that many people to look at my channel, if I have to do it, I'll do it. That's so because I want to see that bad. But so much for the Cheesecake Factory lady. Next, the infinite Wi-Fi mom. Took me a while to get to this one here. I looked at it from start to finish. This woman struck me as a whiny brat, but she tried to use her kids' leverage. And kids are saying like, well, you touched my kid. I said, let me get this straight. You're about to threaten this man that he did something inappropriate to your kid all because he will not give you the Wi-Fi password. Are you serious? You know what serious allegation can have this man in jail. That type of allegation have this guy's life ruined for life. Why? Because he will not give you the password? Go to customer service, get it changed, whatever. But you sound like a whiny, entitled brat. But gentlemen, these are what we got to watch out for. Who pulls stunts like that? If I was him, I would have done this. One, if you have to serve, move out. Get the Wi-Fi password. Grab you get the next day, leave, disappear, ghost it. Go pure no contact. If she asks you why, they say, let me see. You threatened to say if I did something you can't, even though I'm innocent. The smartest thing this man did, he recorded her. Smart move. You have to. In situations like that, if stunts like extortion or threats of abuse, men record everything. That could be your only saving grace of potential of being thrown in jail. Seriously. That's harsh. What else? Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be fun here. This is preferences between men and women. Oh, my favorite right here. So the women like the devil's number. They want men over 6 feet tall. They want men to make 6 figures. They want with 6-pack abs, among other things, 6 inches. And they think it's acceptable. In fact, they won't get demonized for it. But if man want a woman who is, let me see, pure, meaning like she's not run through like a tunnel in the city during rush hour. What else? Young, like early 20s. Oh yeah, submissive. Oh, that's an evil word to these modern women. Oh my goodness, that's kissing the both submissive. Oh. But the moment that man voices his preference, he is condemned. These women are ready to stone the men just for having a preference. So in other words, you may have all the choices in the world, but the men get 0 choices. You make it sound like the men should accept a woman who is argumentative, disagreeable, have enough bodies that make John Wick jealous. I can get to that one soon. Oh my word, I gotta get to that one soon. I don't know when, but there's a reference saying that some other women had caught more bodies than John Wick. I've asked from Angry Guy, shout out to Angry Guy. One woman had caught more bodies than John Wick. Wow. I have yet to do a reaction to that. Even I'm still going like, wow, that's brutal. And the sad part, I'd like to say is untrue, but you'd be surprised. And the funny thing is that women would never, ever tell you their true body count because they know deep inside the moment that you know their true body count, you don't want to talk to them. Yeah. Okay, onward. Oh yeah, this one here bothers me a bit. Men getting shamed for getting one plate of food. Once again, when we get it, we all adults. I can fix my own food. I can cook my own food. I'm an adult. Just like you're an adult, ladies. You can cook your own food. You can make your own food. But since you want to go there about men making their own food, well, guess what? You can help pay the bills too. If you so anxious to go 50-50, then where's your half of the mortgage? If you're so anxious going 50-50, hey, I'm going to change the oil. Come here, honey. I need your help with changing the oil. Or turns going 50-50. Hey, honey, come on, come with me. We got to fix that leaky faucet here. You got to help me, all right? 50-50. Please. That's my job. But bottom line, though, is you make it sound like if a woman want to fix her man a plate, let her do it. Stop shaming her. And stop shaming men for accepting food. For heaven's sakes. I'm going to put it like this. I uploaded a clip talking about that. And this woman says, like, she cannot wait to serve her husband food because you go out in the world working and the whole world will beat the brakes off. And that's the truth. We go out in the world, number one, we got to work our behinds off. That's one. Two, the way this world is right now, and as dangerous as it is, we're not sure to come back alive sometimes. And I'm not sure to get to the point where we're going to worry about getting shot the moment we step out the door, but the way things are these days in this world, we don't know. I would love to say, like, no, it's not that bad. Yes, it is, especially in big cities. It's a total like, horror show. I just thank God that most of my friends and relatives are safe and sound these days, but I do worry. But still, the fact that, these modern women make it sound like, well, I know what these men want. No, you don't. Because every time a man wants something specific, you say, no, you don't want that. But it's what we want. You don't want that because we don't want to give it to you. That's why. Let's be honest, at least, with that. Sheesh. What else? Boy, I'm glad I wrote this down because this is going to be fun. There's another video that went viral on TikTok. It's this lady who went super viral downing 45 oysters. Unbelievable. Hold a sec. I wonder who's this. Let's see. Hold on. Nope. I thought something popped up on okay. It's my friends for Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. They're from Johnstown. And oh my, okay. Okay, I think it's for International Wrestling Cartel, IWC, yeah. And friends of mine that be JJ, Larry, and Jason. I think it was some or most might be going to that one. That was pretty cool. I've been to the IWC wrestling show, and it's pretty cool. No question about that. Yeah, sorry for the interruption here, folks. And where was I? Yeah, the lady eating 48 oysters. But here's the kick, though. In the beginning, and if you see the video, this was said this man, or this anyone she calls him, said this guy been calling her phone, blah, blah, blah. She goes to him. He invited her for drinks. Now keep in mind, for drinks. Not dinner, for drinks. And the moment she got the menu, next thing you know, she was ordering one plate of, and now keep in mind, in the beginning of the video, it says oysters, $15 a plate. I'm sorry, not plate, I think it's, if I'm correct, I think it's $48, isn't it? No, it's, I'm trying to think how much, I think it's $15 per dozen, I think. I think it's $15 per dozen oysters. But, and like I said, she's like, first plate, she's going, no lie. I heard the noises. I'm going to shake my head. She's like, and I'm going like, she's serious. And she went from 1, 2, 3. By the time she got to a third, fourth plate, the guy who was with her still had his drink, probably sipping, going look like, what the heck? And even she and me, like, he was looking at me like, going, I don't care, I'm gonna eat, I don't care. Getting all ghetto. I said, like, okay, he invited over for drinks, not to eat. This woman feasted. She had a grand total of 4 plates of oysters. That'd be like 12 per plate. 48 oysters, sucking them down. Hot sauce. I'm going like, that goes beyond no class. That goes beyond no coof. Oh my word. I'm like, I'll be too embarrassed. I go like, but this is what the dude done. He says, let's just drink. Excuse him, go to the bathroom, and he dipped out. He's like, I had enough of this. He dipped out. And she was mad too. I said, well, what do you expect? You gonna try? Here's what I think she's trying to do. Because I think if I remember correctly, all that food she ate, maybe that one drink. Here's the thing: she only had one drink, and all the food came to about almost $200. And she's mad at him for dipping out. No, the guy is not stupid because he knew what was coming next. That's why he dipped out. He knew what was coming next. Because I can promise you, when the check came, she would be like, "Here you go, honey," and slid straight to him. No, he saw that a mile away and said, "No, I'm out. I'm here. Get this, not to be feeding you like some type of farm animal." In reality, she's trying to film this and try to use the guy for content. That's like the Cheesecake Lady. You know that the Cheesecake Lady tried to film a day trying to embarrass him using content, and next thing you know, she got played for her troubles. Because this dude for the Cheesecake Factory headed like the guy who played for the drinks, he played smart, he dipped out, so he'll be caught up in it as well. So, do I feel bad for Ursula again, being stuck with a tab? Nope. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. What else? Yeah, Disney's having a bad year. I'm kind of torn in this because I'm not gonna lie to you, folks. I have Disney. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have Disney Plus for two main reasons: Marvel and Star Wars. I'm a huge Marvel kid going way, way back. And when the MCU first popped out, I was beyond excited. Star Wars, don't get me started. Going back to the very first Star Wars, 1977, I've been hooked since. I've seen other shows too. They have like the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi. Wow. That's all I say. Wow. But the problem is like now they're trying to go hyper woke. I'm going like, dudes, stop. Like basically, if they have like an original story, don't try to remake it to your woke image. Let's tell a great story. Let's tell a great story. Like for Snow White, you try to like cut out the prince. Richard Zegler hinted that the guy who played the prince, his parts got cut out or be minimized. Are you serious? No, you don't do that. That is just stupid. That's just stupid. But I get back to that later on. But the reason I brought up Disney because this has been a bad year. I know it's been a rough year for the entertainment business because of the writer's strike. But this is what I gotta say about the situation with Disney. If I'm correct, this has been a very bad year for Disney. The writer's strike doesn't help. But here's the reason why it's been a bad year for Disney. Number one, I start with the obvious. Rachel Zegler. Everyone's favorite, entitled, stuck up, whatever. Person thinks she knows something, think that she's like God's gift to Snow White. She's not. She's trying to remake Snow White to a woken image. And guess what? It looks about as attractive as a huge, steaming pile of poo. That's one. And her horrific PR stunt. I mean, if she tried to be funny, entertaining, she failed. It failed horribly. The PR stunt she tried to pull went so south of heaven. Slayer should be suing her. Okay, that's A. B. Disney stock takes a tumble. That's pretty bad. If the stock of Disney started dipping and falling down, yeah, that's a bad start right there. If whoever has Disney stock, they're probably getting very nervous, and I can't blame them. I mean, if you own stock of Disney, yeah, you might be consider selling it if things get really bad. The writer's strike hurt Disney. That's why most of the entertainment. Well, I know Hollywood's hurting, so the writer's strike doesn't help matters either. Hopefully, the writer's strike is resolved in a very quick, timely fashion. And the last part's my favorite, the Daily Wire. Oh wow! Like I said, Disney had like a hard enough time, dealing with the blowback from Snow White, and then I think Daily Wire weighed in. And I think someone just say Daily Wire can't make us. I think the impression Disney got but the Daily Wire cannot do Snow White, and kind of find out the Daily Wire did more than that. They put out a mini clip of the trailer of Snow White and even playing, and the person going to play Snow White would be Red Cooper. I didn't know that she's an actress, but she is. I bet she's a conservative commentator, but I think she could pull it off. I think she could pull it better. She sings. She sings. I think it's pretty nice. So I feel like she's gonna pull it off perfectly. And here's the irony, though. It's gonna be funny if they blow Disney out the water. Because look at the Sound of Freedom. People say like the Sound of Freedom they're gonna do too much. Not big differ. The Sound of Freedom worked with a budget of $14 million, and it took 5 years for the movie to be released. 5 years? Are you serious? And that movie is still rocking it. It took forever to get on streaming service, but they made it. And I remember when I saw the movie in person, and like don't be wrong, I've been to enough movies where like you have a good crowd of people there on its premiere, but then you see this one movie where everyone comes not to be entertained, but be informed. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my heart was so touched. I couldn't believe it. So many different people where it was like I could promise that people have been somewhat affected with this scourge called human trafficking. Yes. Like I said, if you know anything about human trafficking and all that, if nobody needs help, do not be afraid for whatever help you can against this scourge because like it's a multi-billion-dollar business, that involves unfortunately a lot of young kids. So if you have like young daughter, son, niece, nephew, hold them close because we live in a very dangerous, evil world. That up. But I'm not done yet on Disney and the hard time this is having. Last but not least, I think the coup de grace went. Oh yeah! Before I get off the Daily Wire did something to Disney. In fact, got Disney really. The Daily Wire did something, but put a major sailor's knot in Disney drawers. Like I said, they released a mini clip on Disney's 100th birthday. Ooh, that hurts. And Disney's losing mind. Now, if I heard correctly though, on the scene, by the time they were trying to do their promotion, they was trying to blitzkrieg them with all like advertising. They put like a lot of money advertising. Like previously, Richard Zegler was banished from premieres stuff like that. No, they get free reign to do what you want, speak what you want. So, no one saying that. Let her speak. Now, I'm not going to train her not to say certain things, but I can promise you, people who are alert to what you said earlier, they're going to say, wait a minute, Ms. Zegler, what was you said earlier? Here's the clip. And I can promise you try to do everything in power to play it's not that serious. But what I say about that still, let them run the mouths, let them run the advertising like crazy. Because it's going to run its course. By the time the movie ran its course, and I'm not going to lie to you folks, now they're getting super, super desperate because before they had no dwarves. They had like 7 different individuals. I'm thinking like, no dwarves. Are you serious? Is one thing it did like a variation like Snow White and the Huntsman? Okay, that I can accept. It's a variation of it. Plain and simple. But this one here, he changed from Snow White 7 dwarfs to Snow White and 7 different individuals? No. Earlier today they had a picture of some dwarfs. CGI. I'm going like, you gonna tell me you cannot find 7 little people to play dwarves? I still think back of the Wizard of Oz, and they got the Munchkins. I still think back to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka. They always find them, and I know there are at least some little people who are dying to get that big break for this, and they get denied for CGI. You know what I hope for the Daily Wire do? I hope for the Daily Wire snatch up all those little people. I say, here you go. I want you to give an Oscar-worthy performance. And what I'm hoping for too, it'd be funny though. I don't want to get too far ahead and all that, but overall, Daily Wire is going to embarrass Disney. That's my bet. They are going to embarrass Disney. Seriously. Oh yeah. Last but surely least, I know you're familiar with South Park, right? Yeah, you are familiar with South Park. I mean, you got Trey Parker and Matt Stone. You know what they're capable of South Park. If you watch South Park long enough, they are going to destroy Disney. And Richard Zegler is not going to be spared. They are going to go after her too. They're going after Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, Snow White and the 7 whatever, and Richard Zegler. You're going to think that, oh, yeah, they're also going after Mickey Mouse. I think like, wow, these guys go after Mickey Mouse too? When the guys at South Park go after people, They don't get after them a little. These guys go pure scorch earth. Whew, oh my goodness. So the question would be like I have here, which Snow White film would you support? Well, like I said, if I was given a choice, I'd go with the Daily Wire. Simple as that. Because the only thing I think of right now, Disney trying to do every part to make theirs less woke. Because they know, like, you try to go woke, you gotta go broke. People are so turned off, they might go to the Daily Wire just to flip off Disney. Yeah. So let's Disney pull some type of hat trick or pull a Men in Black, say like, okay, take a look at this. Oh, hold up. Okay, now you can see the Disney one, not the Daily Wire one. Yeah, that's the only to pull that stuff off. Oh my goodness, that's just ridiculous. Okay, this one here too, like I think I mentioned it earlier. What Disney's gonna have drawings by CGI. No. It didn't go by CGI. I'm going like, okay, sure. I'm gonna say I hope the Daily White get actual real little people. That's all I'm gonna hope for. Seriously. And before I go on, we lost another one. Matthew Perry. He's one who was in the show, the very big sitcom, The 90s Friends. He died at age 54. If I'm correct, is he drowned in his home in LA? I'm like, wow. And this like today, seriously, maybe about less than 2 hours ago, 54 years old. A year younger than me, that's wow. I know he passed away as well. A few days earlier was Richard Roundtree, the man known as Shaft. I was positive I've seen that in the movies a very long time ago. And if I was concerned, nothing against Samuel L. Jackson, but Richard Roundtree was the original Shaft. I mean, like, he was the man, seriously. Even the music was cool. Isaac Hayes, another one, rest in peace. But while he passed away, I was shocked, I was sad. The last movie at least I've seen him in was the last Shaft movie. I think Shaft Part 2. It shows 3 generations of Shaft. You got first Shaft in the 70s, other Shaft, Samuel L. Jackson, and the newer one, his son used to work at the CIA. So you got 3 generations of men, so that means one thing. Crime in the underworld, you have a problem. I just wish I could wear these red leather coats, but then again, they got the Morpheus reference too much, so yeah. But what do you have here? Oh yeah, how could I forget about this one? Will Smith speaks about Jada's book tour. If you see my other clip, how Will Smith said he supports his wife and will keep on supporting her for the rest of his life. Sounds like he has admitted he's going to be in the jail sentence for the rest of his life by his free will. I still go by the video where he is tired and trying to do everything to make her happy, and she just won't be happy. In the book Worthy, every time she talks about the book Worthy, it's like she's trying to find new ways to tear down Will Smith. It's getting to be depressing now. And the people in general are getting tired of it. First, it was Red Table Talk, which talked about her entanglement with August Alsina, but we also later found out that her and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. 7 years. So that means that when Will Smith and August Alsina, like Will Smith gave the blessing, number one, how you give a blessing to a man to do your wife? Dude, divorce your wife. Have it done once and for all. So that way she might do this guy, by all means. And by the way, after all this like fuss and entanglement crap, the guy came out the closet. So something went wrong. The guy did the deal with Jada Pinkett and he went to the other teams. What happened? What happened? And here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Jada Pinkett, but she's no ugly woman. But why? If she tried to do something with this guy, it failed horribly. Sheesh. What else? Adam. Oh, no, not yet. Oh, yeah. This one I uploaded recently. I'm not going to mention you guys too much, but his name is Nick. And this poor man was a victim of domestic violence. I mean, this guy looks like, the guy is buff. The guy looks like an MMA fighter. But his ex-girlfriend beat the brakes off him. Women got this impression like, oh, a woman can't beat up a man. You want to bet. A real motivated woman would really seriously injure, if not kill a man. I'm not going to say that she can't like kill him with her bare hands. Especially if she's small, she can't kill with bare hands. But put a knife in that woman's hands, she could kill him. So lots of skins made of iron, or what's the guy's from Krypton, or he's Big Green, or he's Luke Cage. If you put a knife in a woman's hand and really motivated angry woman, that guy's gonna die. Fact. Or she have a gun, that's gonna die. Fact. Or Clarice Claiborne, the lady who ran over her husband like about at least 3-4 times. Yeah, fact. Gotta be dead. So women can kill men. At the bare minimum, the woman can beat the brakes off a man, but what man is going to tell the cops my wife beating me? Number one, the cops will not believe him. But the guy, especially the dude, is a real big dude, big jack dude, and his wife's a little puny little thing. The cops may not need it. He not believe it because, like, no way. Number two, the woman will embarrass him by telling his friends and family, humiliate him. So basically, she would embarrass his man into submission, into silence. And he had to try. But the worst part, though, for the poor man, it's not just only the hits he'd be taking, it's the intent. Why would a woman who's supposed to love this man want to hurt him? Now, mind you, women should be protected from domestic violence at all costs. No question, no debate. If a man lays hands on a woman, he's not a man. He's a cowardly beast. But my question is, though, these women got tons and tons of supports, thousands of shelters to protect them. Question. And funny enough, a woman, her nickname is the Advocate. She asked, like, I got a fun question for you. You know when your local men's shelters had to pause? Because I remember, like, it was one. Well, you probably not know because like 2 years, the whole United States like to build another one. You know how many men's shelters to build? A lot, but chances are, don't be surprised. If it gets to where I like to start building more men's shelter, don't be surprised a bunch of feminists be trying to protest it. Why would you protest a men's shelter who needs to be protected from these psychotic females? But you wonder why men are walking away. They're not just walking away for their physical health, but they walk away for their mental health. But I forgot, when it comes to mental health, we don't count, of course. What else? Adam 22. I thoroughly believe this guy is doing what he does simply for clout. He do it for clout because if I'm heard correctly, the amount of money this guy's getting is insane. I think he's racking up about $1 million a month or more. So I don't know, Matt, if it's at the bare minimum $1 million a month, that's $12 million a year. So all thing I tell you what Adam 22, you think the first one's crazy when he allows a big black porn star to have his way with his wife. And I'm not going to know the description. I'm not going to go to the description of what happened because I heard the description once and I'm still sorry I heard it. I can't it's taken me a long time to cleanse it out. I contemplated taking a bunch of porn in my ear to get it out. It's like, ugh. But she started stepping up again. I give you a clue. 5 guys. And I'm not talking about the burger joint either. And please don't tell me it's a rich thing. Come on. You're not going to tell me the moment you become rich, you're going to say, no. And you know, he's like, well, eccentric. No, stop and stop. What else? Well, here's some extra stuff. Yeah, I've been Ubering last few weekends. And I'm not going to lie, I enjoy it and all that. I like driving Uber, you know, on my weekends, my downtime. It's my side hustle. What else? This is about Will Smith laments about Tupac and Jada's relationship. Basically, people said that basically Jada said that the way people describe it, Jada thinks that, well, people ask that Tupac is Jada's soulmate. But as you heard from when she did the book, Worthy, she admitted, like, let's say her and Tupac got married while he was in jail. The moment he got out, he would divorce her. And I believe that. And I once said that the reason he would divorce her because he knows what type of person Jada is and he's not going to put up with it. That's what I believe. What else? Well, this one here is like part of Red Table Talk. Like, if I'm correct, it was doing, it was Jada's 40th birthday is coming up soon. Will Smith having all his famous friends, all his singers, entertainers, for his big shindig for his wife. And when time came to have this to happen, and it all came, she hated it. So let me get this straight. Your husband, who's a big name in Hollywood, big name in music, did all this for you. A sign of love and admiration for you, you hate it? So here's my question to you ladies, and yes to you gentlemen. Okay, like I'll go one step further. Okay, gentlemen, like say you have a female celebrity. And she threw this great big shindig for you, musical guests and all that stuff. Would you be happy about it? Or would you hate it like Jada? And ladies, you can tell me if your man did something like that, you gotta hate it? Now, it's one thing you hate certain type of music, but the fact that your man did all this to prove his love to you and you like hate it? Funny thing is there are some women who appreciate little things more than big things. You would think like, for something like that, you'd be appreciative and gracious about it. No. Like to make it sound like, yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to get it with Jada, and I won't. I have no idea what type of environment she grew up in. I'd be a liar to say I do. I don't. And to be honest, I'm not that interested. Let's see. Wow, but that was fun. I went for this quickly too. Holy moly! The only thing I'm upset about, like, I'll try to provide the links in there, and somehow I forgot. I need to get myself slapped for forgetting it. But after this goes off the other, I added links to it later. And if I'm correct, the ones I did the other week, I'm gonna add links to those as well. Which means I have a busy night. But like I said, it was fun. I read this information here. Am I done yet? No. So far, I'm up to about 462. I'm moving the needle slowly, but the special project I'm working on, I give you the only clue I can tell you though. Like, if I try to work on the project before I go to sleep, I won't be able to sleep. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a labor of horror. Seriously, it's a labor of horror. Let's say for every one video posted in there, because it's a clip of many of these videos. For every clip you're going to see, somewhere a therapist is going cha-ching. And another therapist going cha-ching. I'm one closer to the retirement and making money. Yeah, that's how bad it's going to be for me. Just so many people may think it's cool and all that, but for me, it's like, why do people hate me? But still, all seriousness, I want to thank you folks for, I don't think I see anybody up here though, but whoever's going to see us, I want to say thank you and all that. Let me say something here. Say some folks. Let's put my own voice out there, at least make it known. Whoops. I should have get the caps off. It looks like. And here we go. Hold it. Question mark. There we go. And click. Yeah, but in short summary though, like I had fun doing these here. My regret though, I was doing great with the links and somehow I erased them all and I got to start all over again. So live and learn. I think I found a new claim is on Microsoft itself. So I'm going to get rid of one of the programs. I think I have about 2 or 3 programs for video software editing for videos. So if I could get this one down pat for Microsoft, if this is the case, I'd be saving about 20, $30, a month. But I gotta redirect the money to StreamYard and all that. And by the way, I'm not going to carry the bag. And my goal is simple. Next month cannot go until, guess what? I have a podcast. Yes, I'm going to be gunning for a podcast. But my question, folks, like, what name should I call my podcast? Please leave it in the comments down below. Once again, folks, I want to thank you very much. Let me in your house and all that stuff this late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, depending how you see it. But until then, folks, I'm going to be going. The stream ends. Have a good night. Peace and love. If